All right, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is once again sending state troopers and National Guard members to Texas to help enforce border policies. Her decision comes just a day after a visit to the southern border. Megan McPherson shows us how the governor says illegal migration is impacting us here at home.
Iowa is 1,000 miles from where I was standing yesterday afternoon in Shelby Park, 1,000 miles. But yet the border is now in our backyard.
Iowa resources are heading south to aid Texas Governor Greg Abbott in his fight against illegal migration.
We are expanding to further areas to make sure that we will expand our level of deterrence and denial of illegal entry into the United States.
Monday, Governor Reynolds accused President Biden and his administration of inaction at the border.
President Biden has rolled out the welcome mat to anyone for any reason, abandoning the constitutional duty, his constitutional duty to protect our country and defend its citizens.
In an effort to explain her plans to send more state troopers and National Guard soldiers from Iowa to Texas.
I've also informed Governor Abbott that Iowa stands ready again to support Operation Lone Star.
According to Governor Reynolds, nearly 250,000 people were detained at the border last December. She also said 2 Chinese nationals were arrested in rural Iowa last week in connection to a fraud case.
Meanwhile, Democrats and Republicans reached an immigration deal for the first time in years. The $118 billion compromise includes $20 billion for U.S. border security and more than $84 billion in new foreign aid for countries like Ukraine and Israel.
We cannot let politics get in the way of passing this legislation. The senators have to drown out the noise of politics and politicians who tell them not to vote for this bill for political purposes.
Now, a key test vote in the Senate is expected Wednesday. Meanwhile, House Speaker Mike Johnson says the House will instead vote on a standalone bill for aid to Israel.